Hello, welcome to another Kamen Figuarts review. Oops. This is Kamen Gaim Orange Arms. SH Figuarts' new standard figure series and incorporates the Bandai of action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression for humanoid action. Yep, orange cutout logo right in the middle. Gaim on the top corner. You got this whole like orange sort of liquidy theme going on the side, which is pretty cool. And so all of the Gaim SH figures will have this theme, which is very colourful and very sharp and nice, which is huge different from all the other SH figures release. Photograph of the figure down here and a pose. No pose on the side. Gaim logo here. And just some photos on the back showcasing the lock seats and such. Hong Kong version, so it has a sticker right here and a sticker down the bottom, on top. If you want to take a closer look at the box art, feel free to head over to the Facebook link below. Inside there was a survey card. You can get into a survey online. Here's the instructions manual. Again, check out Facebook if you want to have a closer look. 54321. Also a mini Tamashi Web advert pamphlet. Tiger and Bunny, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Ultraman, and of course Fires in the Bike, which I'll also do the review after filming this one. Tamashi Nations, and inside kind of teasing you what else you get. The special bonus on the back, you got the Zengatsu and Ryugen on the back. Bonus again here, your first release bonus, and you got like Zengatsu here again, and the Dandelion. One of that transforms. No, that does not look like it can transform. Melon Energy, Jurian Arms, and the Jimba Arms being teased right there. I mean, there was little doubt they're going to come out. They weren't going to come out with SH figures. There's little doubt that they were going to come out with SH figures. So, open the change camera angle. Open the tray. That opened quite easily without anything falling out. So, you got the fists on the hands, so this tiny little plastic sheet to protect the little blade, stop it falling off. You got different posing hands, weapons holding hands, poising hands, relaxed hands, and the lock C holding hands. You got a closed lock C right here, and the open lock C right there, which are detachable. Little plastic sheets protecting the figure right there. You got the orange blade. That out, and the lock seat, and you got their main weapon right here. This looks pretty good, pretty accurate. However, one downside is this logo is actually a sticker and not printed, which you know means in a long time that there's a chance it might peel off. Overall, this thing's pretty good. It's pretty sharp. It's not too soft, not too brittle. So do be careful with it. You know, this, like I said, this is quite actually really hurt. And got the orange one, which isn't actually no, this is still pretty sharp as well. It's got this orange blade, this transparent plastic that's painted with sort of a creamy yellow and silver in the end. I don't know, the whole thing always just looks silver to me in the show, but I guess I'm wrong. Very nice coloring going on. And of course, you know, just like in the show, these do attach. There's just a hole in there that you just sort of go. And there you go, dual wielding stuff. That's the wrong way, isn't it? No, that's definitely right way around. Oh, I'm getting a tiny bit forgetful. Yep. So get the figure out. By the way, these tiny lock seats are pretty good. Can I zoom in a little more now? Yeah, very nicely printed. Even has some shapes on the back. The lock seat numbers are on there. Yeah, it's pretty accurate for such a small thing. So what you can do is you can actually remove. This little knife hat does indeed move. You got again this says Sengoku Drivers also uses a sticker So what you can do is you can remove this, and you can see there's a tiny bit of a hole there. So you can attach it to the sword, like so. Lock on, because he can hold the locks in one of his hands. Thing is, this one doesn't have an open lock thing, so he can't really touch it here. I mean, kinda touch it. And you lock on. And you do an animation so you can swap that out when you cut it down. This one is just on a circle peg and can come off quite easily, in fact, so you got to be really careful with that. Oh, falling about. So just be careful with this. Get back on. There we go. But what you can do with this tiny lock is this holder. It's got these little pegs, and because there's a little gap on the lock area, so you just sort of peg it in, and you can eventually when the other Gaim arms comes out, you can have pineapple and strawberry there, of course. Just one last thing here is, let me put this back on his belt. You got the sword holder, which can pop off, and there's no. It's on a sort of a rectangle peg, so there's no swinging leeway anywhere. So there is a groove here on the blade. So you just sort of just slide that in, and hopefully it will stay still. I must have done that on purpose, not giving it a round edge. So, articulation, double neck joint, head up. Oh, whoops. It doesn't go too much because of the helmet shape. Can super look down. Full rotation, really smooth movement actually, but not loose. Horn is kinda durable, not too sharp, but still be careful. Tilt his head sideways a little bit, just a little bit. Shoulder pads move just like they do in the show. They almost look like they can unfold, but they can't. Don't even try, you will break the figure. This all just fell out. These gold bits are soft rubbery plastic, so it doesn't hinder articulation too much. The swivel, like the round ball thing in the torso. So you got this tiny swivel here. Up, down. Full 360-degree swivel here. Double elbow joint. Hand is on a ball peg that's on a little arm. I'll just leave this off for now. Front armor plate is slightly articulated just to help him bend his body. Don't think that this is like your arms change thing going on. It doesn't work that way. It's just kind of loose to help you, be more articulated. So you can actually look down. Do watch out that it does bump into the Sengoku driver and the blade. So really look up, sideways, sideways. Rotation goes down so far. And this lock just fell off. These locks are so tiny, you gotta be really careful. Seriously, it's like switches, locks, and ranger keys are so tiny. We're meant for such Figuarts. Leg goes up, leg goes down, forward, back, swivel, double knee joint. Knee joint does disconnect the little gold pattern right there. Up, down, sideways, sideways. And toe up, toe down. Here's what the bottom of the feet look like. Ah, there it goes again. Kamen the Gaim is Orange Arms is a superb figure in terms of molding and painting. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't find any molding injection lines anywhere that really damages the look of the figure, and the paint is pretty much spot on. Only downside I would say is that it uses some stickers for some of the details. For example, the open lock seat, the faceplate on the Sengoku driver, and the faceplate on the actual weapon, which is kinda annoying, but hopefully it seems like a good quality sticker that wouldn't really come off, but it's something to notice, take note. The thing is, if they can print the closed lock seat, then why? Like, the tiny little numbers, and if they can print, previous Figuarts has shown that they can print tiny detailed parts, why would it need stickers? Yeah, overall it's a good figure. Other downsides include that the knife, the sword holder on his belt can pop off quite easily when you're posing him, and so does the sword itself, because it doesn't click in place, it's just sort of slid there. So if you want the figure to hang, I don't know, for whatever reason upside down, yeah, the sword can quite easily fall out, and you don't want to lose anything. The actual lock seats, the closed lock seat seems to peg quite snugly into the lock seat holder on the side of the belt. However, the open lock seat does seem like it does want to pop off occasionally. The knife on the Sengoku driver also has the tendency to pop off sometimes. And finally, the other downside to this figure is that there's no arms change gimmick thing going on. Again, one might want to question why it didn't have it, because they sort of had, sort of arms changing thing going on with Forze, with the different arm components. And looking at this figure, I sort of can see a way for shoulder pads to come off, and maybe the eye faceplate to come off as a separate piece, but yeah, if you want the arms change thing, then you gotta go with the arms change figure series. If you want a figure that actually looks show accurate and really nice, you got the SH Figuarts. And if you want both functionality, then I'm afraid you're gonna have to get both. Like, say for example, you did use this for stop motion animation, you get the arms change series to do the arms change thing, and just as the armor comes down and gets ready to go into his arms mode, fully unfolds, you swap that figure out and put in this one, because they are the same scale. And it's sort of like in the show when the armor piece comes down, like a split second before it finalizes into armor mode, the whole thing flashes and suddenly shrinks in size a little bit so it fits snugly onto the suit. It's almost as if they already figured that out in the show, that here's some way we can get people to buy both versions. So they did that effect in the show. So yeah, really good SH Figuarts. I'm glad I waited it out, didn't get the arms change one, because I sort of got my fill of the arms change gimmick and fun with the candy toy line that you see those reviews on my channel. So I got that out of the way, out of my chest, and for this scale figure, I'm glad I got the really beautiful SH Figuarts. And of course, if you get the first batch now, there will be a stage bonus that I will show off in another video after this, and it's a neat free add-on that you can get this figure. So yeah, subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. Bye.